Hello friends, welcome to the 8th video in the series Time and Distance. This is the 5th video of problems on time and distance. So let's get started. 12th problem, we have John travels from Bangalore to Mysore in 4 hours. He covers 2/3 distance at 40 kilometers per hour and 1/3 the distance at 45 kilometers per hour. What is the total distance traveled by him? And the options are A 160, B 165, C 140 and D 150. So let us begin the solution. Here we need to find the distance between Bangalore and Mysore. So let us initially assume that the distance between Bangalore and Mysore is D. We know that time is equal to distance by speed. We also know that John takes 4 hours in the whole journey. The total time is equal to the time taken for 2/3 of his journey plus the time taken for 1/3 of his journey. We know that if D is the distance, 2/3 of the journey would be equal to 2 by 3D and 1/3 of the journey would be equal to 1 by 3D. So substituting these values to this equation, so the new equation would become 4 is equal to 2 by 3D divided by 40 plus 1 by 3D divided by 45, where 2 by 3D is the distance for 2/3 of the journey and 40 is the speed at which he covers that distance, and 1 by 3D is the distance of 1/3 of his journey and 45 is the speed at which he covers it. So simplifying this, our equation reduces to 4 is equal to D by 60 plus D by 135. To proceed further, we would need to take the LCM of 60 and 135. Taking the LCM, we get the LCM to be 540. We see that 540 is 9 times 60 and it is 4 times 135. So carrying out the addition on the right hand side of the equation, our new equation becomes 4 is equal to D into 9 plus D into 4 whole divided by 540. Now multiplying 540 and 4 and carrying out the operations on the right hand side, the equation reduces to 2160 is equal to 13D, and finally solving for D, we get the answer as 166. Now let us go back to the options and check which matches with our answer. We can see that none of the options matches with 166. However, we see that option D is 165, which is the most closest value to 166. Hence, in this case, we can tick option B to be our right answer. I hope you've understood this problem. Now let us move on to another problem. In this problem, we have a boy takes 20 minutes less to cover a certain distance by increasing his speed by 15%. What is the time taken to cover the same distance in his usual speed? And the options are 2 hours 10 minutes, 2 hours 12 minutes, 2 hours 15 minutes, and 2 hours 22 minutes. This looks a bit tricky. We have a lot of unknowns and 2 scenarios are given to us. So let us try solving the problem. We are given that a person covers a certain distance in 20 minutes less time if he were to increase his usual speed by 15%. We need to find his usual time for the same journey at his usual speed. So let us assume that his usual speed is S, usual time is T, and the distance is D. So in case 1, let us check the usual scenario. We know that distance is equal to speed into time. So we can get our first equation, D to be equal to S into T. Now let us look at the other case. We are given that he takes 20 minutes less time if he were to increase his speed by 15%. So let us first convert 20 minutes to hours. To convert it, we divide the whole term by 60. So 20 by 60 gives us 1 by 3 hours. So our new time is T minus 1 by 3. And the new speed, which is 15% more, would give us 1.15 s. The new equation would be D is equal to speed, that is 1.15, into time, which is T minus 1 by 3. We can equate the RHS of the equations 1 and 2. After equating, we get ST to be equal to 1.15 s into T minus 1 by 3. We cancel s from both the sides, so our final equation becomes t is equal to 1.15t minus 1 by 3. So solving for t, our equation further reduces to 0.15t is equal to 1 by 3 and t to be equal to 1 by 3 divided by 0.15, which is equal to 2.2 hours. Please note that 0.2 hours is converted to minutes by multiplying 0.2 with 60. So 60 into 0.2 gives us 12. So the final answer is 2 hours 12 minutes. If we look at the option, we see that option B matches with our answer. Hence, that is the correct answer. If you have any doubts on these two problems which I've explained in this video, please feel free to comment below. So this video ends here. For more problems on time and distance, please refer to my next video. If you found my video interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.